March 25th, day 84. Doing this shit. It is 12:23 Tuesday, and we are getting in an early session because I just had to work the night job, not the morning job. So here we go, working this shit. Doing it up. Got the energy drink. Give me a little extra boost. Get this shit done correctly. Feeling good. Sore, takes 3 to 4 days for the real soreness to kick in, and right now my back is sore. My rear delts as well, because when you're rowing, you'll use some of your rear delts depending on the position of the pool when you're pulling the back exercises, in the row. But it's fine. We all need rear delt, so but it is sore. The middle of my back is real sore too. I've never had big lats, even though I can pull a lot. So I don't know. Might have to look into trying to work those and do some exercise that just target the outer lat area. If there is something like that. I mean, I guess, they say the positioning of your pull down, right? Your grip. So maybe. Well, I need to go get some gas. We'll see if I have time. But, man, just sore. Legs are sore still. My quads still sore. And I don't even remember when I did that. I'd have to look at my videos. But, just moving forward. Today is just going to be, like I said, the cardio abs. If I maybe feel like doing something, I might do some adductors or something, maybe some calves. But I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to do a hamstring dominant workout again soon. Since my quads are sore but my hams aren't, so I might save that one for a day off, which is going to be tomorrow and Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so might do the hamstrings. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that because then I'll be my legs will be fully rested. Don't want to halfway tire them out and then have a mediocre workout. So today is just back to the grind of sweating and getting that blood flow in, that movement. I haven't eaten, actually. It's another thing too. I'm fasted right now. Last night I ate really late. Probably at around 10:30, 11 was my last bite. So definitely needed to fast for a while today. So getting in at least my 12 hours, But ideally you want to get the 15 to 16 hours, which really I haven't been following for a while. And that's why I'm not losing a ton of weight, but it's about to start again. And I'm a pound lighter today than I was yesterday. 315.4 this morning. And I forgot. I need to start saying it in my videos. That way I can kind of keep track of it too. I write it down anyways, but I told a buddy, he challenged his friend to lose 8 pounds or something, and he can't. He can't fucking lose it to fucking save his life. But then again, he'll do good for 3-4 days, just like me. Fucking weekend comes along, he fucks it up. 3-4 days back on track, then fucks it up. And that type of dieting is okay if you want to grow. If you want to get shredded, it's not the way to go. If you want to grow, yes, because you're basically carb loading. But that also means that you have to fucking lift with intensity. If you're lifting like a little punk, you're just going to be at a plateau. You're not going to get bigger. You're not going to get stronger. You're not going to do shit. So. And these cardio days for me, I don't consider them shit. They're just rest. And they're just movement so that my cardiovascular feels better, So my heart and my blood flow, my nutrition moves better. But as far as like gains, no gains to be gotten by moving in place. But we will see how it goes. Let's do it. All right. March 25th in the books. Solid cardio session. I kind of like that 3 mile burst on the bike. I'm definitely going to implement that because I just pushed hard, and 3 miles in 12 minutes is not fast. I mean, there's people that can fucking run that shit. But, for my fat ass, having it at level 10, once I hit the 5-minute mark, is fucking massive, So today I actually beat it, and I did it in 11 minutes and 28 seconds. So 11 and a half, basically. So then I'm just going to continue to try to beat that until I get to peak, which is going to be hopefully fucking like 3 minutes a mile or something, Which is crazy, right? To think that there's a guy out there running it like at 4.5, running it. I don't think there's any 4s, but 4.5 or something, yeah. I gotta look that up. Did all my stuff for the new job. I don't know if I talked about that in the beginning of the video, but that shit took forever. And it's a weird thing with me. Doctor's offices, nothing good ever comes of them. So when I go into a doctor's office, my heart rate goes up, my fucking blood pressure goes up. Like I just have I guess you could say like an anxiety about it, but they get me nervous because nothing good ever comes out of a fucking doctor's office, right? Like nothing. They're all they got for you is fucking bad news, Bad news, you're gonna fucking die. Bad news, you're fucking diabetic. Bad news, you're fucking whatever. So I don't know, and people that have been with me, girlfriends and stuff, they can all vouch for that. Needles I've never liked either, and partly that's probably why at first I didn't do the steroids, because I just don't like the fact that you'd have to poke yourself every fucking 2-3 days, and in some cases every day, right? For TRT, you poke yourself, I think once a week, once every 5 days or something like that. It's kind of a weird thing with that. Some people do the increments where they do like a half every like 3 days or something. So I just never liked it. But now that I'm on, I don't give a fuck. Whatever, poke me. It's whatever. I've been poked enough. I've had surgeries, where I've had to get poked over and over and over. So it's whatever. And it's funny too, because I got my TB test today, and they got to poke your skin, and the girl doing it, I said, "Wow," and I said, "I'm not looking at it." So yeah, and she's like, "Your skin is really tough," and I can tell you, I've heard that like 4 times, 5 times in my life, where a nurse had to draw blood, and she was just like, I remember at the hospital like 6 months ago, they were drawing blood, or a year, actually it's probably more. She's drawing blood on my hand right here. And she says, "Wow." And I'm like, "What?" And she's all, "Your skin is tough." And I'm just like, "Really?" She's all, "Yeah." She's all, "I poked it and it wouldn't go through, and I had to really push it. It wouldn't," because she's all, "Most people, you just put it on there and it's so sharp that it just slides in. Yours didn't do that. Yours poked and it had to really give it a little nudge." I was like, crazy. But yeah, pokes on the top of the hand, not recommended. That shit hurts like a motherfucker. But regardless, everything went well. Everything except for the blood pressure. My blood pressure would not go down, and it took probably about half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour to fucking bring it down. I had to sit in a room and just sit there and breathe, and I don't know. It finally went down. Someone had to check it manually, and it was still high, than my normal. But my norm is usually about 130s, 130 to 135. I would say I'm good, because that's literally the number I've always had my whole life, since forever. So, and we're all built different. Doctors will tell you, "Oh, this is the mark." Nah, that's not the mark. That's your mark. My mark is right here. I feel great at 130. Mine, it finally did go. It was at 160, and it went down to 138. So I was getting a lot closer. But it's just doctors that make me nervous, because it's never good news. And on that note, we still got to go inside, iron the clothes. I haven't eaten, so I'm gonna eat real quick, and then get ready for work. Let's do it.